Derek and I will salute. We're going to do the wide haymaker. So this is somebody coming in and like, boom. It's not for these short punches. Those are going to be different types of drills. This is where you kind of see it coming. We're going to go into our trapping range, and that's usually where you're already, the fight's already happened. I've already kicked him a few times. I punched him, I got in, out. It's a few seconds into the fight, maybe 20, 30 seconds into the fight. We're fighting now a diminished fighter, so now I have an opportune time to not fight his muscle as much because he's winded and tired by this point. So again, imagine that we've done kicks and I've come in down and I beat him up a little bit, and now we're coming in and drawing him a closer range, or he's closing the gap as well. So Derek does a wide hook punch, and I come in and I strike. It's a double strike, so this could be eye gouging, it could be palm striking, it could be fist, it could be elbow. This is blocking a basic inside block. From here, I drive the head down, so we got that jowl cell. If I do my back leg, the leg furthest from him, this leg's a little bit closer to him, so I'm going to do the back leg. I'm going to knee him here if he's a different range, knee him in the head, right? And then this leg here, I might hit him in the head and miss it, and it goes over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick it, I'm going to turn it, it's completing the U-turn takedown. I want to face the same way as me. I have my feet almost pigeon stance into his body. I stretch out the arm, I put it between his elbow and his wrist, elbow and shoulder, and I crank it with the hip. We don't need to go all the way to the ground. We can usually stop the fight at that motion unless we need to. That was with my right leg or my further leg. He does the same hand, strike, hopefully that dazes him more, come across it. This time my left leg is going to shoot in here to the knee, shoot into the groin, shoot into the stomach, shoot into the face preferably, so we're not sure where we're going to have it. But at some point now we can maybe miss the head, come around here, we're going to take this hand and pull it here. Same idea, the leg closest to the back of the head is now going to go in front of his head, and there's the crank, or there's the gooseneck, or there's the reverse Americana. So, Derek's going to do it to me off of my right punch. He blocks and strikes. He pulls down the head, he knees with one leg, and that same knee might do a couple strikes just to get the flow of it. And then at some point he brings it around the head, and he turns the arm. He's facing the same direction as me, and he cranks back this arm here. Good. Now he's going to do the same defense, but the opposite leg, knees, and goes around the head. Pulls down, there's body shot, knee strikes. He pulls and lifts my arm up. He continues the arm crank. So there's a lot of variations to that. Now he throws the opposite hand at me. Movement 1, hopefully that diminishes him quite a bit. Movement 2, this is my left knee, and you can practice just different knee strikes, see what you have from there. The arm that's kind of protected, it's going to kind of snake around to get a good wrist grip or a forearm grip. I take that leg, I bring it around, I kind of sweep it across so it's here. Both feet will end up behind him, so one leg that's behind his neck is just going to go in front. And then there's the crank, there's the crank, there's the crank, there's the crank. So that was my left leg. Now he punches again, same side, but now I'm going to do a right knee. Knee. It can be, and then at some point you might miss the head or just decide to go behind him. Take it here. Again, both feet are behind his head. This one's closest to his head now. So I bring that around. Crank, 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 etc. Derek does it to me, so he blocks and strikes, slides around the neck, picks a knee to knee him. He'll do 2 or 3 knees just to kind of get the rhythm. And then he'll at some point bring the head around, twist. Both feet are behind my neck, one foot goes in front of the head. Crank the leg back, the arm back, and we go from there. Last set, opposite leg, block and strike, pull down the head, U-turn takedown, brings that leg around, helps twist it, steps behind the head, and cranks. All right, we'll salute out and practice those drills, variations.